For those who have witnessed a wedding objection during the speak now or forever hold your peace portion, what happened? 1. The groom himself. He just stood up there and started crying and, in front of everyone, told the bride that he'd fallen out of love with her a while before but he didn't know how to break it off. It was extremely uncomfortable. They both stepped out, and 10 minutes later came back out and got married. Because she'd apparently told him she was pregnant. They're still together with 3 kids and I'm not sure about the husband but I can confirm that the wife is having an affair. Neither of them are happy but she has a comfortable life and he doesn't have the spine to leave. 2. About 5 years ago, a co-worker of mine invited all of us to his wedding. He was a great guy but none of us had ever met his wife. Seen pictures of her and he always said nothing but good things of her. Fast forward to the wedding. It was an incredibly nice one. Looks like they paid quite a bit for it. Everything was going smooth and I was having fun and assumed so was everyone else. Anyway, now they're both at the altar or whatever looking deeply into each other's eyes and smiling. And when that line comes of, speak now or forever hold your peace, I get anxious but nothing ever happens. So right as soon as the anxiousness faded away, the bride's mother stood up and objected. Blurted some shit about how she doesn't want to continue their family with a man like him. He was black, she was white. The bride-to-be cried, ran off. Wedding went fucking silent. Bride's dad took the mom and ran after the bride. The groom stood there incredibly awkward. He may or may not have achieved actually leaving his body. Anyway, the groomsmen took him away. I left because it was too weird. Apparently the reception went on. They did not get married that day. But ended up together anyway privately and surprisingly work wasn't weird. He laughed about it. And they are happily married. 3. The best man at my stepsister's wedding did this. It happened at the rehearsal the night before. It was a very large wedding and the rehearsal was bigger than a lot of weddings. The minister was going over the vows quickly while giving instruction on what to do. When he said something about objections, the best man interrupted saying he had to put a stop to this. He was in love with the bride and was sure she felt the same way. My sister and everyone else was horrified. It caused plenty of chaos and confusion. As far as I know, after that neither the bride or groom ever spoke to him again. 4. I went to a wedding when I was 5. It was between my older brother and his fiancée. Anyways, they said the whole speak now part and right before he was done, little 5-year-old me said I object. And everyone turned to me. I was dead silent because I didn't know what would happen. My dad asked me, well, why do you object? And I said I did not know what would happen if I did, and I was promptly seated.